Whew. This channel is dead, and I'm very, very happy for it. Now, if you clicked on this video and you're a subscriber, I thank you for being a subscriber because I made this channel and I don't have that many subscribers to thank or anything really. But I'm very glad that if you subscribe to me and you click on this video, because the last video I made was about a year ago, and I didn't post after that because I'm a very lazy individual. I'm a person who loves, movies and all this nerdy stuff, but I'm just lazy sometimes to do stuff. And honestly, I was in school. I may look older, like a 30-year-old fucking person, but I am young. I was in high school when I started this channel, and really not doing anything but just trying to test it out because I was in class one day and my teacher said that, you have a very good passion. You could start a YouTube channel. And I really like that because I'm very much obsessed with watching, video essays and deep dives, even now, to just anything that I love. Movies or books or comics or anything nerdy or anything that is considered all part of that. So when I decided to make this channel, I wanted to do that. But really, I couldn't decide what I wanted to do. I really love all sorts of, videos. I can watch something like Cosmonaut Variety Hour at the same time watch other deep breakdowns by channels like Shni, which both great channels by the way. If you don't know, go watch them. Check them. They're really great. But and so and then I wasn't home for 6 months, so half the year I wasn't here, and then the other half I was just graduating high school, and I just sort of gave up. So I decided at the beginning of the year, once I came back home, that I was not gonna start this channel again, even though it's my passion, because let me just focus on writing and trying to create my own stories. When I realized that, I have a lot of free time. I'm just sitting at home right now as a high school graduate waiting for something else. And I was like, maybe I should try this. And so looking back at my channel now, I see that it was just an experiment. It started out, with me making my video essays thinking, this could work, that could work. And I was just genuinely just trying to make some with videos hoping I'll be successful. And in some degree I was. I grew from what my first video was, where I was just, reviewing and putting myself on camera. But then I was like, I don't really want to put myself on camera. Let me just do voice recording stuff. Then I also wanted to do reviews, so then I'm doing reviews. My reviews aren't exactly, perfect. It's just random movies that I happen to go and watch because, I didn't have really any of my money of my own to go choose and watch certain movies and everything. And then I also wanted to do deep breakdowns, but I wasn't quite understanding. My prior mic, hopefully this one's better, this one's new, wasn't that good. But I was still trying and I was learning and growing. And so to not post anything for a year, it made me think that, consistency is what really makes you great at what you do. Most of the time you can improve it. And I was just like, this channel's dead. And I would like to keep it that way, I guess, and give up. But now, as I said, it's very interesting to think that this channel is dead because that gives me a new start. I'm a different person from when I started the channel. I have a lot more of tools and a lot more understanding of what I want to talk about on this channel, and I want to expand this channel from, what it is, which is basically I just want to talk about movies and film and all that. And now I want to talk about a whole lot of stuff, or anything I read or anything that I really find profound. Maybe, what we can learn from characters in fiction and what we can learn through them and what the author is trying to say, break it down, and also the reviews. I go watch movies, do a lot of stuff, and I don't want to, keep myself in a box to do certain things and then not do that. And, try to make better videos, trying to do something that is profoundly more me. I was trying to make these proper videos, but I realized I wasn't putting myself in them. I wasn't making them personal or anything. So I gotta change that. I'm trying right now as I'm speaking to make this sound more or less like a robotic voice of mine, which is probably really not how I talk at all. But I actually talk like a normal human being, and really trying to make myself a better person. And if you're really actually watching this, hopefully if you're subscribed, keep staying subscribed, I guess. And if you're not, try to subscribe, who knows, maybe, I'll get better at this, get, a lot more stronger, because my goal here is to, be a film fan and all the stuff, nerdy stuff, be a fan and create a community here and talk about it and also create our own stories. I'm a story writer. I wrote a novel before, I tried writing a script, and I'm trying to, grow better, be a better storyteller myself because, why not, And also, I want to change the name of this channel because I think Cinephile with a Twist is a really, really fucking stupid name. I came up with that with a YouTube name generator because I couldn't come up with a name, anything at all, for this channel. And I think it'd be better off if I made a better, very, very much better name. And I'm thinking geek shit. So if you're watching this and up until this point, if you didn't check out thinking this guy's boring or something fucking stupid, suggest a name, and I'll pin that comment or something, whatever. But yeah, geek shit is something that I'm thinking about in the renaming, and really just talk about everything that I love, and that's just not limiting to movies and film and TV shows, but rather, talk about storytelling, get deeper into that, do reviews, and also really talk about, all the stuff I'm reading, because I read novels, I read comics, I read manga, I read all this stuff, like I'm Berserk or something like that, which I'm currently reading, and I really want to talk about it. And also, I bought a PS5 and I started playing video games. And as someone who's not an avid video gamer, it's very interesting when I'm playing, games for the first time. And I would love to make videos about what my thinking is. So I want to continue making videos, but I wanted to make this video sort of like as a transition point to see that, maybe in the future that, oh, this is where, I really want to actually focus on creating better videos and putting myself in them, and not just videos that are good or okay or just this, but like my personality, mine. Hopefully we can build a community here and really just have fun talking about this stuff, and whoever's watching this, hopefully you like what I want to talk about, because I just want to sit here and improve every video. Now, my original goal when I started this channel was like one every week, but now after making videos I realized that's not an easy thing. So I'm going to try at least, one every month or two every month, because I'm a very lazy person, like I said before. And sometimes I have a goal and then I won't accomplish it because I'm just laying around. And sometimes I'm just watching a lot of stuff and then I'm just like, oh, I want to watch that. So do I want to create or do I want to watch or this? And then, writing my own stuff. So, and other stuff, life gets in the way, but, I just really would like to do this. And so, this channel is dead, but not because, I'm quitting or, I don't really care. It's because it's a reinvention of trying to do better. And if you stayed till the end of this video, please, thank you, subscribe. Maybe, you like my future videos or you like my prior videos and see, hey, maybe this guy, actually has some thoughts that I really relate to or whatever. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe. You don't have to, I'll see you. I'll post a video about something. Thank you for watching, and I'm very awkward at this, but for posting a long time. But yeah, I'm just trying to be honest.